Hello and welcome to this edition of How to Planet. My name is Sarah. I'm so happy to be here with you on this Tuesday. Today is July 22nd, 2014, and we are here to look at the planets, the stars, and the moon phases that influence this day, and hopefully use this information to plan our own lives accordingly so that we're attuned to the universal energies affecting us and we can make the most of our time. So let's get started by looking at Tuesday and the ruler of Tuesday. The planet Mars rules Tuesday, and if you think of the planets as a cabinet, they all have a position. Mars is the general. He's the one who leads the army into battle and has this great courage, this ability to act and also to motivate. So Mars for us individually is actually our willpower. It's that strong force within that can carry us forward and help us take actions in our life. So remember this energy guides the entire day, and you can ask Mars, you can invoke Mars several times a day and tap into this energy. After the planet, we look at the stars that influence the day, and we begin the day in the star of Rohini. Rohini is a star. It's in the sign of Taurus, and it's actually where the moon is exalted. It's where the moon is very happy and very stable. So if you think about that, it's our mind. It feels nurtured, it feels loved, and it gives us this great ability. This star Rohini is all about abundance and creation. So it's a great star for manifesting your desires. And then the star actually switches in the evening, so a little after 7 p.m. Pacific time, we move from Rohini into Mrigashira. Now this star brings a completely different energy. It's still a very gentle star, but it's one of great curiosity. Mrigashira is probably the most curious of all the stars, and with this curiosity comes freedom, because as you learn and you gain wisdom, you have freedom. And this is a star very much connected to spiritual enlightenment. So you begin the day with this great abundant energy, and you end the day with this great sense of freedom and knowingness that leads you on your spiritual path. Now the moon phases of the day actually change earlier in the morning, so just after 8 a.m. Pacific time, we'll switch moon phases. We start off in the 11th waning moon phase, and this, as I've mentioned before, is all about money energy, money consciousness. The 11th moons, both waxing and waning, are very much associated with Vishnu. And if you know the archetype Vishnu, you know he rules the material world. He's the sustainer of this plane, this material plane of life that we live on. So his energy is necessary for everyone to have what you need, not just to survive, but to be abundant, to live in that prosperity consciousness. So you can connect with Vishnu, you can connect with the prosperity consciousness of the 11th moon, and then after it switches in the morning, we move into the 12th waning moon. And this is still along the lines of prosperity and abundance. It's all about comfort consciousness, having comforts in your life, and then taking it to the next step where you actually share them with others through acts of charity. It's a great day for strategy and planning and doing this type of charity work. So those are the characteristics that are affecting us. Let's do a short practice together, and you can utilize this energy all day long. So follow along as you would like. Close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Feel the planet Mars and the energy of action, motivation, and courage. Remember, this energy is available all day long, and you can visualize Mars as a powerful general as we invoke Mars with the sounds Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Again, ask to access the energy that supports your willpower and helps you take action. Now we acknowledge Rohini as the star, bringing abundance, beauty, and creativity to this Tuesday. We ask Rohini for the guidance to access this energy, to help our mind feel balanced and stable, and to live in abundance consciousness. Now we also invoke and acknowledge the power of Mrigashira, the star of curiosity, and ask for guidance on our spiritual path, where there's greater freedom in our lives. Next, we acknowledge the moon phases, beginning with the 11th waning moon, the moon of prosperity and the energy of money. We ask this moon to guide us to tap into this prosperity consciousness. And finally, we invoke the 12th waning moon, a moon of comfort consciousness and helping us to be charitable to others, to strategize and plan our day accordingly, enjoying it ourselves, and making sure others can have the same comforts. Now open your eyes when you're ready. Take all the time you need. You can go deeper and make your own sincere prayers, invocations, connections, however you phrase it. It's all about you and your personal connection to these energies, making the most of your time, tapping into what the planets, the stars, and the moon phases bring us each day. Always do this from the purest place in your heart and your mind. This is going to be an amazing Tuesday. Thank you for joining me. I hope you continue to utilize these energies, and we'll see you again tomorrow.